What's up, everybody? It's your boy Banky101 coming at you today to talk about World War II Beta. Yes, that's right. The beta is over. Second weekend is completely over. We now have to wait until November 3rd to get World War II. And this is going to be a long couple of months because, you know, after going from Infinite Warfare to the World War II Beta, and if some of you were playing Black Ops 3 and going to World War II, it's hard to go back to either of those games. I know a lot of people are. There's new DLC coming out for Infinite Warfare, so we're going to be going back to it. But it's going to be a long couple of months. But I'd like to go over today with you what I thought about the beta. If you were watching any of my live streams, you saw that I was thoroughly enjoying the beta. On the positive side, there was a lot of things that they did right. They were responding to everybody during the beta and taking their comments and concerns and changing them, because one of the biggest things was the feel of the guns day one. They didn't feel right. There was a lot of lag, issues with lobbies and things like that, and even the next day, things were improving. And even to the third day of the beta, things improved. And when we got to the second weekend of the beta, the guns were feeling pretty damn good. Even with the shotguns were something that a lot of people were complaining about. They were really OP, especially if you had those flame rounds. They just devastated, and you could tell the difference. Well, I could tell the difference between the first beta and the second weekend of the beta. The distance with the shotguns weren't as far as they were before. If you still get caught pretty damn close to the shotguns and with those flame rounds, you're screwed. But it is what it is. And to see them respond to the community so fast with these changes is awesome. That means they're going to take everything that everybody's been saying over the past couple of weekends for the beta, and they're going to compile it and make a ton of changes probably to the game so that when it comes out November 3rd, hopefully it's a really polished game. It was pretty scary that first day of the beta, to be honest with you, because I didn't think things were going to turn out very well. But they responded very quickly. I'm sure they were working all weekend as people were playing the game, making changes, doing updates, and the changes they made between the first beta and second beta were great. It makes me excited for when this game comes out. Now, a little bit, if you guys didn't get to play the beta, the guns, you really have to play to your style. If you want to be a sniper in this game, you have to play sniper style, because you cannot run and gun like you might have in Infinite Warfare or Black Ops 3. It's not going to work in this game. You're pretty much going to get owned. And even with you even have to play slightly different between using assault rifles and SMGs, because this game is very geared towards your play style. So if you are a person that usually runs around with assault rifles, you're going to have to play it a little bit different than somebody that runs around with, you know, the submachine gun. Now the maps are looking sexy. So far they've been good. I hope there's a lot more maps when they come out, because the maps are a huge chunk of the game. If the maps suck, the game, I don't care how polished the guns are, the characters, all that other stuff, if the maps aren't good, the game's going to completely suck. War mode, we only got to play one map for Weekend 1 and Weekend 2. That is a fun game mode. If you haven't checked out my video on how to rank up fast in World War II, check that out. But I'm really excited to see some other maps. There were some smaller maps and some mid maps, and we haven't seen, I personally didn't see anything that seemed like a larger map, which I would definitely like to see. Probably something that's even almost as big as the war maps, but not as big. Now on to the perks and divisions. Those are looking very nice, because depending on whatever division you want to play to has its own perks built in, and you can rank up that division. So like the SMG, the parachute division, basically, that is geared towards being faster, sprinting faster, running faster, and just being a fast person. So if that's the type of person you want, then you're going to want that. But you can also, you don't have to use just SMGs on that division. You can slap on an assault rifle, you can slap on a sniper, whatever you want to slap on. But there are certain perks per division, so make sure you check that out, and you're going to want to use those towards your playstyle. Again, all in all, I think the beta was good. If you played this thinking it was supposed to be a solid game to start out with, it is a beta, and that's what it's there for. It's for load testing. It's for everybody to play the game, give feedback, because based off of just developers playing or a handful of testers playing, it's not going to be as big as the whole Call of Duty community. And I think we smacked the beta, and we gave them plenty of feedback to go back to and make a few changes for the game when it comes out in November. I hope you guys enjoyed the beta as much as I did. If you made it to the end of the video, comment down below hashtag World War II Beta. And if there's any questions or comments, hit me up in that comment section. If you enjoyed this video, smash that like button. Can't wait for that World War II Beta. And like always, I'll catch you guys on the next video.